Welcome to part 2 of our series regarding project roles and responsibilities for a business analyst. In part 1, a common list of responsibilities was shared, which explains why I felt the business analyst is an important member of a project team. Requirements gathering was defined, and a deeper dive into the process was explored using the discovery and validation stages. Hi, my name is Alan Andreas, a ServiceNow Community MVP and host of Alanovation, a ServiceNow-focused YouTube channel. In part 2, I'll explain additional responsibilities that I feel are common to a business analyst now that the client's requirements are validated. We'll also explore why a business analyst may assist with managing and executing testing. Additionally, an introduction to Now Create will be presented, and a few examples of relevant documentation will be examined. Lastly, I'll recommend a few training and certification options a business analyst may want to pursue. Once the requirements have been validated, a business analyst may create epics. An epic can be described as a major component of an application. For example, a user's account or profile page within the platform. Any specific needs related to the My Account epic can be defined via stories. A story is essentially the end goal that the user would like to achieve when using the platform and is stated in a non-technical way. A story is normally written in this format. As a certain type of user or role, I want, state a specific goal here, so that a benefit or outcome is realized. Using the above format and our My Account epic, an example story could look like this. As a user, I want to view my personal information so that I can ensure it is accurate. Acceptance criteria can then be created, which helps the development team understand what the end goal is and what is an acceptable result. One suggestion is to use the given, when, then approach. Given some precondition, when I do some action, then I expect some result. Using the above approach, acceptance criteria could look like: given the user accesses their user menu, when the user selects My Profile, then their personal information is displayed that is synced from Active Directory. Another responsibility that's common to a business analyst is the task of managing and executing testing. This is an important step of the project as it helps verify the development meets the specified acceptance criteria, requirements, and business needs. If there are defects or issues identified during the testing process, those will need to be reviewed, corrected, and retested by the development team. Effective testing prevents these issues or defects from being exposed to the client. An additional benefit of being involved in the testing process is that it helps you understand the developer's perspective regarding the requirements and acceptance criteria and can help you write better stories in the future. Now Create is a free resource ServiceNow provides as part of their customer success offering that provides prescriptive methodology, leading practices, and accelerator documents that help you with ServiceNow implementations, upgrades, and more. This is a great resource to leverage regardless of your skill level with the ServiceNow platform, as it contains a repository of valuable documentation that covers a wide spectrum of products and work streams. Examples include CSDM data model examples, cloud provisioning and governance product integration options, Microsoft Teams for ITSM, service mapping product architecture, and so much more. Here's an example of a document you may find useful as a business analyst, the Agile and Test Management Kickoff presentation. This document provides a summary of the key activities and actions that may be undertaken when implementing a ServiceNow product. This resource explains Agile concepts, which helps further explain epics and stories, and includes an example list of team roles and responsibilities. For example, the responsibilities of a product owner, stakeholder, and business analyst. Another example of great content available on Now Create are documents related to starter stories, such as this document here regarding major incident management. This document includes numerous starter stories that have been compiled based off of common requirements from clients who have implemented this product in the past. A link to Now Create will be provided, and it's encouraged to take full responsibility of all the great information provided. Lastly, I wanted to point out just a few training and certification options a business analyst may want to pursue. In my opinion, anyone who is regularly involved with a ServiceNow project should at least take the ServiceNow Fundamentals course via the Now Learning platform. This course is the starting point for all roles to begin their ServiceNow journey and includes interactive lessons, use cases, and hands-on activities that cover topics such as platform overview, lists and filters, forms, navigation, task management, reporting, and more. Upon completion of this course, the opportunity to become a certified system administrator will be provided. It's also recommended to review the Business Process Consulting (BPC) learning path, as this path complements the ServiceNow Fundamentals course by taking things to the next level by reviewing topics such as Automated Test Framework, ATF, Now Create, how to create functional agile user stories, user acceptance testing, UAT, and more. We've covered a lot of information in Part 2. Here's a recap of our objectives. Additional responsibilities that are common to a business analyst, such as epics, stories, and acceptance criteria, were explained, and examples of how to approach these responsibilities was also shared. The benefits of being involved with managing and executing testing were explained. Now Create was introduced, and several useful documents were presented, and relevant training and certification resources that a business analyst may want to pursue were explored. Once again, I'm Alan Andreas, host of Al Innovation, and I appreciate you taking the time to understand how important a business analyst is to a project team. Thank you, and take care.